Welcome to Saving the Cabin, and today I am going to be working on the porch railing. This spot right here, and of course the big spot behind me, is missing its railing. I'm using old wood that we already pulled off the cabin to try to make it match, and I'm going to do the same style. I am going to replace the top handle part, the railing top, and I'm going to be replacing it for all of them. So yeah, I have to cut down the wood and get started. Have I told you all how heavy this wood is?
Hi.
Hi.
Are you recording?
I am.
Oh my god.
One of us has to make videos.
Well, we should argue about this then. Like the oops that I made.
Oh god, what?
Well, you wanted to do gray molding or trim or whatever.
Yeah, I saw the brown.
Yeah. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta paint that, but you really don't think the brown looks good?
It's good contrast. I mean, you could do the gray, everything else, and the brown look good. Don't shake your head in front of the camera. People think we disagree on things. I like the brown. And the gutters come pre-mixed and everything. Why don't you like brown?
I hate brown. I've told you that for 15 years, ever since we bought that couch I hated so much.
But I like brown.
I know, that's why we got that color.
I still like brown.
I don't want to paint the trim.
You helped me pick out the paint colors.
No, I didn't. You picked out the paint colors, and I had to pick.
You agreed.
Ugh. The people will understand my frustration. Actually, they won't. They always go with the girl.
I'm going back on the roof.
Okay, I'm gonna lift this really heavy freaking piece of wood up here.
Oh, this was all back, no legs.
Okay. Do you have all the saws up there?
Excuse me.
Dude,
Excuse me.
don't take my battery.
I'm looking.
Fully charged.
All right.
I already said that.
Listen. Don't you get all I'm sexy, pretty willy-nilly.
Oh, yeah. Look, I made a square set.
You sure it's good? Looks like it's cut on that side.
Right. I can see what's square and what's not, unlike you.
Agree to disagree.
27 inches, baby. You got that?
Nope.
Need a new blade. Oh no! Did you just die on me? I mean, seriously. So, that's all she wrote for that table saw. The motor died. I swear my father-in-law jinxed it this morning. He goes, oh, that thing must be at least 30 years old. Because it came from him, he would know. That's as far as I made it. So while the guys were at Home Depot getting more roof stuff, they bought me a little present. Want to see? Say, ooh, ah, yeah. Gotta wait for them because that thing's so heavy to move it. Don't want to kill myself, but there we go. Oh, it's so smooth. All right, I'm in another holding pattern. It's been sprinkling a little, so the guys don't believe the sunlight here, trying to finish up on the roof, and they have the handheld saw that I need. So I guess I will get cleaned up and go do mommy duty stuff. It's the day before Halloween, and then I will see you guys tomorrow morning, and hopefully nothing spooky happens. I'm a dork. Bye. Okie dokie. So things just don't want to go smooth. I started this project, I think, on a Tuesday, and then the table saw broke. So I continued Wednesday, and then Jeremy needed some of the tools I was using, so I stopped, and I wasn't feeling all too great. I finally got answers on what was going on. If you notice in the video for doing the demo of the bathroom, a lot of people are like, well, you didn't remove the toilet and you didn't remove the sink. And I said from the beginning I wasn't going to anyways, because I wasn't feeling good. I said I just didn't have it in me, but I was still getting it done. Turns out, so that I did the bathroom on a Monday. The Thursday before, I had stood up from a squatting position, and I felt a rip inside. I have scar tissue issue, if you all know, because I've talked about it in the past. My appendix ruptured. I lived for a month with it. It damaged a lot of things with scar tissue, and it keeps regrowing because that's what it does. And so I ripped a piece of scar tissue off something, and apparently it started to bleed. It wasn't like deadly, as you can tell. I just got a little bloated. So that was a Thursday. Monday you saw me do the bathroom. Tuesday I started this, and Wednesday. And I just really wasn't feeling well. My kidney was also hurting, so I was afraid I damaged something because I also had kidney surgery. Well, the ureter, the tube that drains your kidney, that I had to get reconstructive surgery, and they moved my kidney down to meet it after they chopped off pieces of it. So one thing to another, I ended up having two issues going on at the same time with the scar tissue, and I have a kidney stone in that same kidney, and it blocked the kidney from draining. So I started filling up with fluid in my hands too, not just the belly that was already swollen, but like my eyelids were all poofy. It's been a week, but I am feeling well enough to get started again. There's a chance right now that I'll have to go in for surgery, which will delay the whole house thing. But, you know, I'll find out Wednesday what we're doing. That's 2 days from now, and keep you all posted for those that are interested. But Jeremy literally just pulled out of the driveway. He and Adam are going to Oklahoma for a big long trip, possibly minimum a week, but maybe longer. So I am hell-bent and determined to get this done. I want to be able to bring the dog. You know, you always hear her barking because she gets pissed off as one of us leaves. But we don't want to leave her in a kennel all day. So we'll put her outside while we're walking around, and that just doesn't go well. And with her being a puppy that gets into everything, she cannot be trusted alone inside the RV. So I'm gonna finish cutting up all the pieces I need and then assembling. So I was able to salvage these from the pile of what already came down. And they already have nails in them. So I'm just going to go with it. Probably should have laid this down, make it easier on me. What's that phrase? Work smarter, not harder. And even if your brain's not functioning, try to work smarter. It went most of the way through on some, but not all. So I am going to turn it around and staple from the other side again. And you know what? It's one of those days. I'm eyeballing this. I don't care if it's perfectly even. I will later probably, but I don't right now. And you know what's on the roof? My square. None of you are shocked. Just saying. Am I out of battery already? Jeremy left me with no batteries. Well, I guess this means I have to take a break. What you don't know is I gathered up all these tools from in the yard and in the driveway. And none of them had full batteries. So I'm gonna let it charge. I'm going to take a little break and then I will be right back. Just trying to get it past this little hump right here is the fun part. I think we might have. And I got another one on the other side. Whew, that hurt. Life right now, huh? And guess what? It doesn't matter any hammer marks on the top. It's going to have a piece of wood. No one will see. Okay, maybe I didn't mean to make it so snug. But, too late now. I know it won't move. Oy vey. It's close enough. A little low. Go with it. I don't care. And since these are for cat ledges, I'm doing the overhang instead of outside. It's going to be on the inside because I'm going to have screen right here. All right. So given all that I've been dealing with health-wise, I'm not going to push it too much. I'm sticking with that one railing today. I'm going to let all my batteries fully charge overnight. And then tomorrow I will do the bigger railing that goes on the end and replace all the boards that go on top. And I will make a much earlier start than trying to get Jeremy out the door like I did this afternoon. So see you in just a second on day 4. All right, I'm back at it. I don't even remember what day it is at this point. Dealing with a sick kid on the couch right now. As you guys noted in the video walkthrough, I was coughing. I did edit a lot out. I still have the remnants of the cold, you know, the lingering cold that never wants to go away and your nose runs all the time. But I have a spot right here that needs the railing to be assembled and put up. I am going to move the little side pieces, the little bar right there at the corner, slightly in, because if you remember the rotting edge, because we're not getting to the porch for a while, but I still need to be able to screen it in for the cats, because again, it's not a necessity before we move in. I am just going to move everything forward. That way the cats don't have a way to escape and everything's safe. And then I'll have to redo everything in the future. But I'm good with that because the porch is way down the list of priorities. So time to assemble. Actually, before assembling, let's go ahead and move these. Trying to be gentle so I don't break it. Or the cabin just comes off with it. Nothing like some backwards hammering. And then we eyeball where it needs to go. glad no one was home. So, I think the wasps luckily are gone. But wow, there was a lot of nests. If Jeremy were here, he would have just run. Just a little extra here. Well, man, I go through these fast. I need an angle cut here. So in spots like right here that are a little bit bigger of a gap, I'm going to stick an old piece of wood that was narrow in it, just so puppy heads don't get stuck. And I don't care if it's even, I just need it there. There we go. Last one. This one's barely holding on here. Airing out already. So I just heard something wandering through the cabin, and I went searching for it, couldn't find it. I'm curious to see if it's an armadillo I spotted last night. Can't even think below this. So there we go. Railings are up. Tops are refreshed and facing the inside. That way the cats have a ledge. And the screen that's going to go behind them can sit flush. Duh! All right, with everything going on, it seems like it took forever, just like every other project seems to right now. But railings are done, and now the puppy can come out with me when I come and have coffee in the mornings, and I don't have to worry about her falling or getting into something. And as an update, I did go to the surgeon yesterday because of everything going on in the body, trying to figure out if they can go ahead and remove the scar tissue that keeps ripping and causing the pain over here, or what's going on. He thinks the scar tissue is pulling on the ureter, you know that too, that drains the kidney, and is causing my kidney to not be able to empty all the way, and therefore I'm getting a stone, which also does not feel good. It's throbbing right now, but he thinks the kidney doctor needs to be the one to go in and clean it up, because the kidney doctor moved the ureter in a way, like he cut pieces of it off, the top 3 centimeters of it, and moved my kidney to join it, because things do not sit anatomically I just made up a word, I think. Atomically, that's the word I'm looking for. Things aren't sitting where they should. So I can say 100 times again today. But so he doesn't want to go and touch it. He thinks things need to be done, but he says it's not me, which seems to be the theme when it comes to my medical issues. But I'm still getting stuff done. It's a little slower. Hopefully when Jeremy gets back, he can start on that cedar room after he gets some editing done, because he has to have a couple days to edit when he gets back from trips. And yeah, like I said before, I don't have high hopes of being in by Christmas, but you know, things happen for a reason. I'm always a big component of that. If we would have gotten that dream home that we were trying to get when the market started going crazy, Well, we started getting it before the market went crazy, but finally had the chance to get it, and it was way out of our price range by then. If we would have gotten that house, we wouldn't have gotten this cabin, so things definitely happen for a reason. Who knows? Maybe we're avoiding something that I don't know about. Being attacked by armadillos. Which, if by the point that this comes out, you'll see that I had a short come out, and I wrote possum at first because I hadn't even had a cup of coffee, and it was an armadillo, and everyone is letting me know. But on Facebook doesn't let you edit once you post a reel. So the words that are there are stuck. So I'm just gonna have to live with it because I'm not pulling it down. But that is all for today. I can rant forever. You know I can. So thanks for joining me. Bye.